What's going on, people? I want to comment on this misunderstanding between Laila Ali and Claressa Shields. Now, I call it a misunderstanding because Laila Ali had an interview back in, I believe, 2018, and she made a comment that Claressa had taken offense to. It's like talking to someone and you speak about something in general, and then somebody says, so what you saying? You're talking about me? And it had nothing to do with you. It was a comment that she made that had nothing to do with you. So now, Claressa has a battery in her back that was placed in her back by other people, and maybe even her trainer. Now, I recall an interview that Claressa had where she said that when she was young and she started boxing, her father made a comment to her saying that she was better than Laila Ali, which put that battery in her back. So now she's 22, I'm guessing 23 years of age, and now she's selling wolf tickets. She's talking a bunch of smack. She's feeling herself. And she just not too long ago became professional. And now she's calling out Laila Ali instead of just staying in her lane. Now, when I first heard about this so-called beef, my thought was Claressa should stay in her lane. Laila Ali is retired. Not using that as an excuse. Laila Ali paved the way for Claressa Shields to be where she is today. Now, Claressa Shields, with that battery in her back, is calling Laila out of retirement. Laila responded very classy. I watched both interviews. And Laila responded classy. Now, I like Laila Ali. I somewhat like Claressa Shields. And she's supposed to do what she's doing. But I think that she is wrong. She's doing it the wrong way. Right? So, when I first heard about this, my thought was she should stay in her lane and let Laila Ali stay in her lane, because that's like taking candy from a baby. Now, what would it look like Laila Ali, being as experienced as she is, come out of retirement, beat this 22-year-old girl, take her belts, and then go back into retirement? Now, this girl, 22 years of age, that's just becoming pro, has got a loss under her belt. And I'm sure it's going to destroy her self-esteem. She's not going to be able to handle it because she's never lost. She always fought someone that was less experienced or even weaker than herself. Because even now she's saying that there's really nobody out there that she can fight with. So she's now taking the same stance that Laila Ali had taken. But I'm going to play this video before I go any further. And I want you guys to listen to both Laila Ali and Claressa Shields. Now, when Laila Ali said this, she was not referring to Claressa. But you have people now that's putting batteries in this young girl's back. Listen to this interview on The Breakfast Club.
In my opinion, but when Laila Ali was on The Breakfast Club, this is what she said. Would you ever get back in the ring just for fun? Shits and giggles?
Money right, Laila there, yeah, not.
Really? You still training? You still train?
I stay training. But, I don't think there's anyone there for me right now that would actually give me a good challenge.
Okay, well, Claressa Shields, she was on The Breakfast Club, and she wants all the smoke.
I've never disrespected Laila Ali when it comes to her boxing. She paved the way. So when I heard her say that, I'm like, so what's she saying? Like, I don't know how to box or something?
See how she took offense to that? Laila wasn't referring to her. Now, I'm going to go back and I'm going to play more of the interview with Laila Ali. Listen to this.
Loved ham that much?
No.
Or what?
But I didn't understand. But what I didn't understand, this is my water. But what I didn't understand though, I was like, well, I'm gonna go to hell if I eat pork. I was like, I just can't. I don't understand that. I can be a good person. So but again, what he was in his heart to do, he did, and what was in my heart to do, I did. So it was great.
Would you ever get back in the ring just for fun, shits and giggles?
Money right, Laila there, not.
Really?
Here we
You
go.
still training? You still train?
I stay training.
Got you.
Yeah, I got a little baby 6-pack right now.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I have a heavy bag hanging in my. I just turned 40.
Wow.
Can you believe it?
No.
I know. I just turned 40. I can't believe it either. And but at the same time, because I think of my healthy lifestyle, the fact that I train all the time, I could pretty much do anything I wanted to. So, but I don't think there's anyone there for me right now that would actually give me a good challenge.
How did you and your husband argue? Because he can't, you.
So she was not referring to Claressa Shields. But I watched the interview today, and this is Claressa's true motive for wanting to fight Laila Ali. I think she know in her heart that she can't beat Laila, but she's doing it for the money. This is what she says in an interview that I watched earlier today.
They hated Floyd, but he was on top, so they hate me like they hate him, and I'm on top. Right. And soon I'm making a bunch of millions of dollars, and they're gonna be really mad about that. So
she's looking to make millions of dollars. That's her goal. That's why she wants to fight Laila Ali. That's probably why her father, at a young age, told her, "You're better than Laila Ali," putting that battery in this young girl's back. Now that this girl has come out and she keep talking junk, she keep calling Laila out. At first, I took the stance that Laila should just stay in retirement, enjoy her life. Not saying that she can't handle this girl. I believe she can. She's got experience. And I watched Claressa's fight too. And she was not able to knock out her opponents. She's not a knockout artist, right? And I sat and I watched her, and she's good at what she do, but she's not experienced. So I think she would be making a grave mistake fighting Laila Ali. Now, she might be able to go and say, well, I fought Laila Ali, right? And I got a couple of hits in on her. But that's it. You still going to lose. You're going to lose a lot more than you think you are, right? Again, she's just now becoming professional. I really don't think it's wise for her to start calling out somebody like Laila Ali. Now, Laila could come out, collect the belt and the money, and then go back into retirement. All right? And this girl is going to be left empty-handed. She may have $5 million, right? And she may retire early. This is my prediction. She talked about Laila Ali retiring early. I think Claressa Shields will retire early, especially if they make that fight between her and Laila Ali. That right there will put an end to her career. Unless, of course, she decides to go over to MMA. But if not, and even then, I don't think she would really, that would be more of her sport, but I mean, because she seemed like she's hungry and want to fight, she just got to fight. But I think if she fight Laila Ali, my own personal prediction, I think that would be the end of her career. And I don't think it would be wise for her to continue to call out Laila Ali. Not saying that she's not good at what she's doing. She's good where she is, but Laila is out of her weight class. They're not even in the same weight class. And she want to call out these older women. And listen, let me tell you something again. You got females out there that say, I practice with men. I get in the ring with men. Well, these men, when you're practicing, is not going to try to hurt you. They still know psychologically that you are a woman. You're a female. So they're not going to really come at you like they want to take your head off. It may appear that way to you because you're dealing with a man, or a male figure, but if they really want to take your head off, they can. See, I recall when I was into the martial arts, actually, after I went into the military, I got into boxing. I started boxing. Before then, I was into the martial arts. And I made it up to I was like a second degree black belt before I went into the service. After I got into the service, I started boxing. And after I got out of the military, I decided to get back into the martial arts, but I wanted to start at the beginning. So when I joined this Taekwondo school, which I've never taken Taekwondo, I was into Shawan Fa and Viet Vu Dao. But when I went to this Taekwondo school, I said, I'm just going to go in there. I'm going to pretend like I don't know nothing. So I went in there, playing dumb, had a white belt on. And so I made it up to the yellow belt. I got my yellow belt rather quickly. And so they put me with a black belt because when they match you up, they match you according to your rank. Well, I didn't have anyone to fight. I didn't have another yellow belt to fight with me. So the only person that was left was this black belt. I think he was like a third degree black belt. And so they matched me up with this black belt, and they told the black belt, just be mindful of his rank. In other words, I'm only a yellow belt, so be mindful of that. So we started sparring. I'm doing what they were showing me to do as a yellow belt. And so the black belt decided to show out a little bit. And I think he did like a jump spinning back kick, and he came at me. He came at me hard. I don't know why he decided to do that, but he decided to do a jump spinning back kick. He came at me really hard, and something snapped in my mind. It's like I had a flashback. And the minute he came down, I caught him. And his eyes opened up because I hit him, right? It was so fast. And he backed away. He looked like he was getting ready to come at me full force. And then Bruno, which was like the instructor, Bruno says, hey, watch out for that rank. And then afterwards, Bruno walked up to me, him and Miss Bloom, another black belt, walked up to me, well, actually another instructor, walked up to me and he grabbed that yellow belt. He says, there's more under that belt than you're saying, right? So, and I just kind of played it off. I just said, man, you crazy. He said, there's more behind that belt than you're saying. So I said that to say that once you have that experience, especially somebody like Laila Ali, you say like Floyd Mayweather, Muhammad Ali, George Foreman, that's like some novice now want to call out Sugar Ray Leonard. You know, I'm calling you out. Or they want to call out George Foreman. Yeah, you old, but I want to call you out because you said something I didn't like. And then all of a sudden, George Foreman decided to take you up on that, even in his old age, and he decided to whoop you up and do some severe damage to your head. Or somebody calling out Mike Tyson. That's foolish. So the best thing to do is stay in your lane. My advice to Claressa Shields, stay in your lane. Fight with people that's around your speed. Now, you're going to always meet somebody that's better than you. There are people out there to fight her. I just think she had not, found that person yet. But to call out Laila Ali, in my opinion, is a foolish move, man. You should just stay in your lane. And Laila Ali was correct, man. She was correct in what she was saying, You don't burn your bridges. You don't come after people that were before you, that paved the way for you. You don't come after them. You stay in your lane. And when Laila Ali made that comment, she wasn't even referring to Claressa Shields, but Claressa took offense to that. For whatever reason, she took offense, and now she's calling Laila out. Now, Laila did say that at one time when she was 17, she wanted to work with her. I would have taken that opportunity. Again, Claressa took offense to that and felt that she was 17 and she weighed less pounds and Laila want to fight her or get in the ring with her. No. Laila saw somebody that had that appeared to be had promising skills. And she wanted to work with you. She wanted to help develop your skills. But instead, you took offense to that and thought she wanted to fight you. See, so I think when it comes to women and men are different, because if that had been, because you take somebody like Floyd, you take something like a lot of these young male boxers that's coming up, they got a whole host of men, fighters before them, that's sharing advice with them, that's able to work with them, to spar with them, and they don't take offense to that. When it comes to females, especially Claressa Shields, a woman fighter come and say, I'm going to spar with you, let's wrestle just for workout. And Laila Ali even admitted to Claressa, according to Laila, I'm out of shape. So I can only go like 4 rounds. But let's just work, right? I'm not trying to beat you. I'm not trying to take nothing from you. I just want to work. But Claressa took offense to that. Just like she took offense to what Laila said, and she was correct. She felt there was no one out there that she can fight, right? So I just think that this young girl should stay in her lane, and I think if she do fight Laila Ali, this will be the end of her career. That's my prediction. So feedback, tell me what you think till next time. I'm fearless.